Hello, my dear students. Today I will be reading poem 1 of literature with you. The name of the poem is Florence, Nightingale. As we have read in our junior classes, that the lady with the lamp is Florence Nightingale. So, why she is considered as the lady with the lamp? She has contributed a lot during the Second World War. She was in the main role of a nurse providing support, help to the injured and wounded soldiers. So the poem is about her, that how she helped the soldiers during the Second World War. Let's begin reading it. Upon the whitewashed walls, a woman's shadow falls. A woman walketh over the darksome floors, a soft angelic smile lighteth her face the while in passing through the dismal corridors. So, this stanza, we come to know that actually there are no walls and these are not whitewashed. It's just an imagination that as there is so much suffering during the Second World War, soldiers are lying here and there, some dead bodies are lying here and there, and some soldiers are wounded. So, this lady, when she walks or over the darksome floors, why the floors are darksome? There is so much suffering on those floors. Soldiers are lying wounded, they are in pain. So, in that atmosphere, you can say, in that condition, a lady walks with a soft and angelic smile on her face, which lighteth her face for the while in passing through the dismal corridors. Dismal corridors means sad corridors. Why the corridors are sad? Again, because people are suffering a lot after the Second World War, and this lady with a very soft and angelic smile on her face, when she passes through them, thinking that I am going to help them, this lightens everything. Like she acts like an angel passing through the sad corridors, passing over the darksome floors, and she acts like an angel for the people who are suffering. And now and then there slips a word from out her lips, more sweet and grateful to those listening ears than the most plaintive tale. One of the sad nightingale, whose name and tenderness this woman bears. So, when she passes through the people who are suffering, and she speaks polite, soft, kind, and supportive words to them, when she speaks supportive words out of her lips for the people who are suffering, the words seems to be very sweet and grateful to the people who are listening, because when they were in pain and there was somebody to console them, to support them, to provide them the medicines, or to act as a careful hand onto them, the words which she was speaking to them were seeming very sweet and grateful to the injured people. Then the most plaintive tale. It was what is a plaintive tale? Plaintive is sad. Tale means story. Of the sad nightingale, whose name and tenderness this woman bears. So, this was not a sad story which she was repeating while passing through the dismal corridors. She was telling them some supportive words, but in her heart she was sad. But she was as sweet as the bird nightingale. She bears the name of this bird and she bears the nature of this bird. This bird is very sweet, and same way this lady Florence Nightingale was very sweet to the people who were injured. Her presence in the room of agony and gloom No fretful murmurs, no coarse words profane, for while she standeth there, all words are hushed, save prayer. She seems God's angel, weeping over man's pain. So, her presence in the room, her presence means when she was there in the middle of agony and gloom, in the middle of darkness and sadness, when she is present there. Now, no fretful murmurs. Nobody will speak anything, any words which are worrying or upsetting. Nobody will speak any coarse words, means any rude words. Now the war is over, and when this lady is present in the middle of sadness and darkness, she says that nobody is going to speak any sorrow words, any rude words, for while she standeth there, because when she is standing there, she has stopped everybody from saying the words which are rude and sad and dark and gloomy, save prayer. Means all words are hushed. She says shh, hush to every other word except prayer. Only prayers will be done to make oneself strong. And she seems like a God's angel is weeping, crying over the man's pain. Like she acted as a God's angel who was crying with the people who were crying in their pain. She was crying with them over their pain. And she hushed all the negative words, and she said that only prayer will be done now for them. No monument of stone needs this heroic one. Her name is graven on each noble heart, and in all after years her praise will be the tears which at that name from quivering lids will start. So, this stanza tells us that such a heroic personality, like she acted like a hero. She saved so many injured soldiers. She consoled so many disturbed families. So, such a heroic person does not need a monument of stone for her praise. Instead, her name is written, graven on every noble heart. All the people who are soft and kind hearted, they will remember her by their heart. She does not need a monument of stone. And in all these years, her biggest praise will be when people will remember her, their quivering lids. Quivering means shaking, lids means palke. Their quivering lids will start crying. If we remember her name, our lids will shake and we will start crying, and that will be her biggest praise. She does not need any monument of stone in her praise. So, this is about Florence Nightingale.